All right, we're so happy to see you all here at the Salute Awards in support of this year's honorees and awardees. We're excited to get the show started for all of you who have joined us in the audience, as well as our guests watching virtually. And so because we have people tuning in virtually, we have a few housekeeping rules in place that we want to ensure everyone has an enjoyable experience. First, please save your biggest applause and most enthusiastic applause for our awardees until after their award announcement video plays. And next, we're going to ask you to turn off your phones or silence them completely, whichever works best for you. Don't be that person whose phone goes off to disturb the in-person audience and the virtual audience. And lastly, we don't want you to forget to stop by the check-in table in the back if you haven't already done so, to grab your name badge and a map of all of the cool activities planned for the evening, as well as purchase food and drink tickets if you need some. You'll know we're about to get started and start the show when the production company turns off the background music. And I'll also be back on stage to make sure everyone is ready. We'll see you in a few minutes. All right, please find your seats, everyone. We're going to ask everyone to please make your way to your seats. Please make your way to your seats. It's good to see everybody out tonight. And to make your way to, I will start calling names. I will. Regina Campbell, come sit down. Ned Stabler, please have a seat. Please. And we're going to ask our honorees to please head to your reserved seats. Our ceremony and broadcast will begin in 5 minutes. So please make your way to the seats. Thank you, everybody.
Entrepreneurs are everything, and becoming one is not always easy. When you first decide to start a business, it feels similar to joining a circus. Exciting and entertaining, an arena full of opportunities, somewhat saturated with clowns and acrobats, but full of ambition. Call it organized chaos. Joining is a risky move that allows you to create something marvelous, make your own mission statement. In the beginning, you haven't quite figured out how to master the skills, but you're willing to contort your body for customer care, neglecting your schedule and self-care. Then you see that becoming a ringleader is not as easy as applying for that LLC, an activity only reserved for the brave. The cost of admission is high, and the hours are late. It feels like a sideshow, a juggling act. It show 5 to 9 after your 9 to 5, but you still enjoy the thrill of the ride. You innovate, create, accelerate, and when everything is going great, you celebrate. Then you have those days when you have to lion tame your liabilities all alone, when you want to cry, because you have no idea how you're going to get by, but then that why is what helps you to survive. You realize that technically you have a town full of supporters, spectators waiting to see how far you can go, how daring you can be, how you were brave enough to reach this feat. Leveraging your lessons, you begin to learn, turning your circus into sales, changing your cost into cash flow. You let the tight ropes teach you how to balance sheets, and now you're on your way to living in Google Suites. You become a magician. Tap to pay is your favorite card trick. Now you are creating companies out of thin air, pulling rabbits out of hats, sharing business hacks. Between you and me, have you ever seen someone turn a white box into a wonderland or transform a storefront into something worthy of Instagram? Isn't it beautiful how business owners learn to bend reality, turning blueprints into buildings, your hobby into your hunger, your pastime into your passion, ignoring the looks, embracing QuickBooks to Houdini into higher tax brackets? Not everyone was made to perform, to weather the storm, to stand under the spotlight and pitch why their investment is right, but you are. And in the beginning, starting a business may feel something like a carnival ride. Some people will only see the amusement, but when your elevation starts to look more like levitation, people will stop saying it looks like a circus and start asking if it was magic. Thank you.
Y'all give it up for Galaxy one more time, AKA Ashley Adams, everyone. Didn't she do great? She did an amazing job. Galaxy is a spoken word artist, public speaker, and the creator of a vegan and cruelty-free skincare line called Simple.Natural. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. She's also an alum of Techtown's Retail Bootcamp. And what better way to welcome you all to the 8th Annual Salute Awards at Wayne State Industry Innovation Center. So whether you are in person or joining us virtually, we're so happy you chose to spend part of your evening with Techtown Detroit, Wayne State's entrepreneurship hub. For those of you who don't know me, I am Orlando Bailey. That's right. Who said that? Thank you. That's Linda Smith, Eastside Connection. There we go. I'm a journalist and an engagement director for BridgeDetroit.com, and I'm very passionate about uplifting and sharing stories of Detroiters and of our community. And I'm so excited to be your MC tonight to witness these awardees receive this well-deserved recognition. I was actually the MC for the 2022 Salute Awards, so I must have cracked enough jokes on Ned to be asked back. I love cracking jokes on that. The Salute Awards take place every year during the Toast of the Town fundraiser, during which several entrepreneurs are honored for their contributions and commitment to creating an economy, an equitable economy that works for all Detroiters. This year's theme for Toast of the Town is Innovate, Accelerate, Celebrate. Entrepreneurs are everything. Yeah, y'all. Yes. And tonight's awardees are truly everything. Creating equitable access to opportunities like the ones found at TechTown is vital to the future of Detroit. So we invite you to invest in TechTown's mission. As a nonprofit, TechTown can achieve its mission of helping launch and grow local businesses without the generous financial support from our entire community. Whether you bought a ticket for Toast of the Town, have donated to TechTown in the past, you're a corporate sponsor for tonight's event, or a foundation committed to building bridges for a vibrant Detroit, or an alum committed to making sure TechTown reaches more people like you, we say thank you. Thank you so much. And we cannot, here you go. We cannot continue without recognizing some of the folks that stepped up at the highest levels to sponsor tonight's event and make sure TechTown can keep serving the community. So, Accenture, Bank of Ann Arbor, Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce, DTE Energy Foundation, EY, Henry Ford Health, ID Ventures, JP Morgan Chase, Michigan Central, Michigan Economic Development Corporation, The Platform, Wayne State University, and WDET FM 101.9. These and countless others who have contributed to TechTown, and we sincerely appreciate your contributions tonight. Let's give them all a hand. Need to talk. I need to circle up with Ned and Danielle to see if I can get some of them to sponsor some of the stuff we doing over at the other side. Now let's get to our celebration, starting with a message from the chair of TechTown's Board of Directors, Dr. Kimberly Andrews, SB President of Wayne State University.
All right, let me get this going. I haven't used one of these before, so thank you all. I am so excited to be here at this event. I've been hearing so much about it since I first joined, and I am delighted to welcome you all to Wayne State's Innovation District for this incredible, incredible event. Now, if those of you who haven't had the chance to meet me yet, I literally have passed my second month mark, and now I'm into my third. So this is my very first Toast of the Town. And let me say, TechTown really knows how to throw a party despite the rain and everything else. So there is clearly so much to celebrate, especially the entrepreneurs who are being honored with awards tonight. Their stories are so inspiring and exciting, and I can't wait to see them up on the screen later in the program. I'm particularly proud of the Salute awardee, Lydia Michael of the Blended Collection, a Wayne State alum. She's one of several alums. Yeah, give it up, that's right. She's one of several alums featured throughout tonight's event and program. I think Lydia's story is the perfect example of what I envision for the future of Wayne State and TechTown's work together, a place where students can combine their academic study with learning by doing experiences and exposure to entrepreneurship that propels them into meaningful and successful careers. You know what? Each of us has to pivot in what life brings ahead, and that's what you learn when you're an entrepreneur. Lydia graduated from Wayne State in 2009, and she was pursuing a career in global marketing. It wasn't until several years later that she began her entrepreneurial journey, which led her to running a successful business of her own, receiving the Mike Ilitch School of Business Emerging Leader Award in 2018. And our dean is right here. And actually, maybe that's a good time to pause for a minute. I see many of our academic leaders. I see many of our Board of Governors who work so hard on behalf of Wayne. Can you all raise your hands so we can recognize you? Come on, up high. So thank you all. Okay, so back to Lydia. So she graduated from the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Business Program here at Wayne State earlier this year. And tonight, she's being honored with a TechTown Salute Award. Congratulations to Lydia and to all of the awardees. So as I told you, I've just completed month 2, I'm into month 3, and so as I continue to orient myself in these first few months as president, I've really gravitated towards the work that happens here at TechTown and in the Industry Innovation Center. You all see me around walking. Ned knows this is my common loop as I come by here to see what's going on, and literally, it's buzzing with activity every day. And why is that? Because the work is actually critical, not just for the residents and the businesses in this community, but for our students at the university community as well. You may know that before coming to Wayne State, I spent several years focused on a university-wide effort called Classroom to Career that was meant to link what students learn in the classroom and all of the learning by doing experiences that develop marketing skills, communication, leadership, teaming, that are so important relative to not just job one success, but career success. And this is exactly the kind of things that TechTown drives and delivers and supports every day. I am fundamentally convinced that we best serve our students when we create these kind of places where they can engage in that kind of learning, whether it's conducting research at our labs here at I2C, working side by side with tech entrepreneurs and small business owners at TechTown, or teaming with other students guided with faculty on applied projects that advance business, nonprofits, and our governmental needs. TechTown has such a long history of supporting those kinds of opportunities and supporting entrepreneurs throughout their entire journey. And as a result, our community is stronger. Our students are better positioned for the kind of success that tonight's awardees demonstrate over and over again. So thank you all for being here and joining me in celebrating our community's entrepreneurs. And as the chair of the board of TechTown, I'm so excited to literally have a front row seat to see and participate in their impact. So I hope you all will continue to support the work of TechTown, Wayne State's entrepreneurship hub, so that we may have even more to celebrate in these next years. You know, we work so hard on behalf of our community, one student, one family, one small business at a time. So thank you all very much.
All right, thank you, Dr. Espy, for the warm welcome. She's only been the president of Wayne State for 2 months and has already recognized and embraced the strength of TechTown and Wayne State's deep partnership. So thank you, Dr. Espy. We now welcome Ned Stabler, Vice President of Economic Development at Wayne State and the President and CEO at TechTown. You can't miss him. Welcome, Ned Stabler, everybody.
Yeah, I don't know, Orlando, if you're going to make it back for year 3. We'll have to talk about that. But no, welcome to everybody on what is my favorite night of the year. So thank you, Orlando. Thank you, President Espy. You are bringing tremendous vision and energy to Wayne State, and I look forward to big things for the university and for TechTown with you at the helm. So everybody, welcome to the party. Are you guys ready to start? All right. Toast of the Town is all about celebrating you, the entrepreneurs that fuel economic growth. You are the lifeblood of our economy, creating jobs, strengthening commercial corridors and cities, and bringing amenities to our community. That's why our tagline tonight is so appropriate. You truly are everything. Tonight's Toast of the Town festivities feature 37 businesses comprised of TechTown clients, alumni, building members, along with the Comerica Hatch Detroit program's alumni. That's more entrepreneurs than we've gotten to show off at any of the toasts before. They have incredible food, tech demos, products, and amazing experiences. So please go and check them out after the conclusion of this ceremony. I'm super excited to go to the damage room and break things. But before we go party with Detroit's biggest movers and shakers on my favorite night of the year, we're going to introduce you to 5 outstanding entrepreneurs and community builders who will receive Salute Awards for embodying the entrepreneurial spirit and leveraging the many resources found at TechTown and across Detroit's small business community. See, that's what we're really about here at TechTown, helping Detroiters realize their dreams of starting and owning successful businesses through entrepreneurship. And in doing so, we are breaking cycles of intergenerational poverty and creating equitable community wealth. Since 2007, TechTown has supported more than 5,300 businesses, which have created more than 2,200 jobs and raised over $400 million in startup and growth capital. And $400 million is a little bit of money. But we're not done yet. This year alone, we've worked with 839 entrepreneurs so far. And importantly, 83% of them are people of color. 62% of them use she, her pronouns, and 11% of them are immigrants. These entrepreneurs this year alone have already raised $21 million to grow their businesses. Yeah. They've created hundreds of jobs and started dozens of new businesses across our city just this year. And most importantly, they brought amenities and opportunities to people who live here in the city of Detroit. That's why we've been doing this work for 19 years. And that's why I'm so convinced that we all need to do even more to support entrepreneurs in Detroit, but also across the region and all over the state of Michigan. Now, we all know it wouldn't be one of my speeches if I didn't throw a couple of lightning bolts here and there. So bear with me for just a minute. Yeah, uh-oh. This is the first one of my speeches she's seen. So what if we took all of the money that we spend on big business developments that may or may not come to fruition and instead spend it on our entrepreneurs? With the $4 billion the state has spent on a handful of low-paying manufacturing plants in a couple years, we could have funded support programs for every existing small business in the state of Michigan for decades. We could start tens of thousands of new businesses. We could revitalize our downtowns and commercial corridors by filling empty storefronts across the state. We could build walkable neighborhoods and improve transit. We could keep Michigan's young people here. And we could become a destination for folks across the country looking for a high quality of life and an affordable cost of living. This is the new paradigm for economic development. People don't follow investments. Investments follow people. And this is how we'll get more people to come to Michigan and stay in Michigan, by supporting more entrepreneurs and making places that those people want to be. Now, this isn't easy, and it requires consistent investment over time. So let's talk for a moment about some of the folks who recognize the power of entrepreneurship and are making those consistent investments in small businesses, like our friends at JP Morgan Chase. JP Morgan Chase has made a long-term investment in Detroit, 10 years in fact. They were one of the first funders of our retail boot camp program, which has now seen more than 80 graduates realize their dream of opening a brick and mortar or long-term pop-up in Detroit, Hamtramck, or Highland Park. JP Morgan Chase and other institutions like the New Economy Initiative are shining examples of how philanthropic partners can and should support solutions to challenges faced by entrepreneurs in Detroit. They paved the way for other institutions who have been more recently established, like the Gilbert Family Foundation, the Ralph Wilson Jr. Foundation, who followed suit and committed to funding nonprofit organizations like ours to provide vital services and the resources for entrepreneurs to succeed. And they've done it consistently over time. We're so grateful for their support, and we'll hear from Bree Mills shortly to talk more about how JP Morgan Chase has been an exceptional change maker in Detroit. I also want to take some time once again to acknowledge some of the other generous sponsors of Toast of the Town. Without you, this incredible celebration of entrepreneurship would not be possible. So thank you to Accenture, the Bank of Ann Arbor, CIBC, the DTE Energy Foundation, EY, Henry Ford Health, ID Ventures, JP Morgan Chase, Michigan Central, the Michigan Economic Development Corporation, the Platform, Wayne State University, including specifically the College of Engineering, the Mike Ilitch School of Business, the School of Medicine, the Law School, the Office of the Chief Financial Officer, the Office of the Vice President for Research, and the Office for Government and Community Affairs, whose support made possible dozens of faculty and students to be here tonight to see some of the great work that's happening. And a special thanks to all of you for coming out and supporting TechTown, Wayne State University's entrepreneurial hub. Toast of the Town is a celebration of entrepreneurship, those who are doing it and those who support it. If you're here, you get it. You see that without these entrepreneurs and their bold ideas, we are nothing, because they are everything. So I hope you enjoy the stories of a few of them that we're about to show you. They truly are incredible. Thank you.
To pull the microphone back down after Ned Stabler. Oh, man, I love messing with him. Thank you, Ned, for those wonderful remarks. Detroit's entrepreneurs are truly the pulse of the city, and it is the work done by TechTown and its supporters that help these entrepreneurs to thrive. That is why I'm thrilled to bring to the stage Bree Mills, Executive Director and Midwest Area Manager of Business Banking at JP Morgan Chase. Try saying that 5 times really fast. To talk more about JP Morgan Chase's impact in Detroit, Bree was at the forefront of JP Morgan Chase's work to invest in minority entrepreneurs and helped expand the impact to several other geographies. Chase is a longtime funder and supporter of TechTown and its programming and events, including this year's Toast of the Town.
I even have to come down lower. That's awesome. Very excited to be here to represent JP Morgan Chase. We've been doing business in Detroit for more than 90 years, so very excited about that. We have nearly 2 million customers and more than 160,000 business clients in the Detroit metro area alone. Our commitment to the city's future continues, including doing our part to help more Detroiters benefit from its economic recovery. In 2014, we made a 5-year, $100 million initial investment to increase economic opportunity for Detroit residents. This collaboration among local nonprofits, government, and business leaders have allowed us to accelerate our initial investment and expanded the commitment to $200 million to support Detroit's economic comeback by the end of 2022. September marked the 10-year anniversary of the Detroit bankruptcy and 90 years of doing business in Detroit. So today, JP Morgan Chase remains one of the largest banks in Detroit, and we leverage our scale and business expertise to help support the city's growth and recovery. Over the course of the firm's $200 million commitment, JP Morgan Chase market share in Detroit has expanded exponentially. Its commercial loans have increased, the accounts and balances of its consumers and small business clients have risen, and the firm's mortgage originations have increased as well. So I'm just very excited about the level of home ownership and how we're helping people in the community to realize their dreams of owning a home. This includes more than 800,000 consumer checking accounts, savings and credit cards, mortgages, auto loans, and business banking loans in Detroit, which I specialize in. So if you need a loan, let's talk. Shameless plug. The firm has also continued to finance thousands of hospitals, schools, nonprofits, and government institutions, affordable housing units, and mid-sized and large companies in Detroit. The firm's commitment in Detroit reinforced the importance of local proximity in the community. As part of the firm's ongoing commitment and efforts to expand, its minority entrepreneurship program continues to offer small business owners free mentorship advice and education. Detroit is one of the 21 cities to host this program nationally since it was created in 2020. To date, Chase Senior Business Consultants have mentored 133 small business owners through this program, one of which is featured in our Making It Happen campaign. Dina Nilly, I know you're out there somewhere. Let's give her a hand from Detroit Voltage. She continues to light up Detroit through her entrepreneurial leadership. Very proud that she was a part of the small business program. Thank you to TechTown for leaning in with JP Morgan Chase and our community efforts. Together, we will continue to reignite the spirit of Detroit.
This Motor City has seen a long road. Together, we've traversed the uncertain, unknown. There's a greater story waiting to be told, a community of gold. We make it happen.
For me, Detroit is home. It is where I was born and raised. It is a place where the people hustle hard.
We're super resilient. We've gone through a whole lot and have always found a way to bounce back.
I got lucky that I came to this city at the same time JP Morgan Chase was investing in Detroit. That allowed me to get access to capital to rehab these houses. That house is gonna go to an actual family. We might have put them on a different trajectory,
JP Morgan Chase has been with the Detroit at Work system almost since our inception, helping to fund the work to transform jobs and training in the city. Detroiters are deserving of jobs that are professional, that provide a long-term pathway to other employment opportunities.
Because I'm a born and raised Detroiter, I'm proud to serve the community that raised me. JP Morgan Chase was able to help me grow exponentially within my business. I get to bring my children out to job sites that I've worked on, and they get to see the revitalization of the city.
Threads of creativity woven into the fabric. The world awaits our unique magic. Let's fill the gaps with grit and passion. By working together, we make it happen.
Let's give it up one more time for Bree Mills and JP Morgan Chase. Yes. And they have done a tremendous job of highlighting the impactful work the firm is doing in Detroit. Their 10-year commitment is truly inspiring, and so is the way their efforts in tech towns align. For instance, Detroit Voltage, a Black woman-owned electrical contracting firm, was able to turn to tech town for emergency funding in the earliest days of the pandemic, made possible with supporters like Bree and Chase. So let's give them one more hand, y'all. When we look at the impact being made in Detroit, we also have to highlight the individuals whose daily grind is building a more equitable and prosperous city. The passion and determination to make the most of every opportunity for your business and your community is the spirit that Tech Town's Salute Award recognizes. Our first Salute Award honoree of the night is sure to inspire other emerging Detroit founders and owners to do just that. Congratulations, Asha Jones, co-founder and CEO of TripSlip. Take a look.
Asha is powerful, innovative, authentic.
We're all witnessing with Asha is a star in the making.
You must be resilient. You must be committed. You must be willing to take on the hard stuff. And I think that's what she does really well.
My name is Asha Jones, and I am the CEO and founder of TripSlip. TripSlip is a digital permission slip and experiential learning app that is a wraparound solution for all things related to field trips. So we put field trips at your fingertips. So having a commercial driver's license and then going into transportation sales for a company that did tours, and that took me into working for a museum. And that's where I saw this need for permission slips, for paperless permission slips, and to fix the digital divide that exists with experiential learning.
Now, in the beginning, she was driving the buses, you know what I mean? So she's running the company and driving the buses. I'm like, man, you are a superwoman. But that's what you have to do. She has a level of grit that I don't see in a lot of founders.
She's able, though, to epitomize a tech founder in her resilience, in her brilliance, in the simplicity of the way that she speaks about that idea and the power with which she speaks that idea.
She embodies that bold Detroit spirit, right? She is a Detroiter through and through. She lets you know from the moment you meet her, and it shows up in how she shows up in the ecosystem. I think it's encouraging because as we try to move Detroit to another hub for tech talent, I think Asha is one of those shining stars within the ecosystem and within Detroit.
Being an alum of so many different tech town programs and just being ensconced in that community has been a game changer. So the training that you get, the relationships that you build, and then the services, the support that you get, the different opportunities that exist when you're just following through and doing the work has been unbelievable. And it really has established a foundation for TripSlip. Like without Tech Town, TripSlip wouldn't exist.
As part of the Tech Startup Fund, we help provide funding to companies in our program. So TripSlip was in several of our programs, and Asha was able to receive up to $18,000 to build out the MVP, as well as begin to test those marketing channels. That has allowed Asha to move to the next milestone. So now she is very well positioned on her pathway to funding or revenue.
We're in the app stores now, which is unbelievable and amazing. It's available for all to use. TripSlips are free to create, free to fill out, and really just growing and becoming known as a solution. I'm doing my best to enjoy the journey and not get too far ahead of myself. I'm a lifelong and intentional Detroiter. I've lived in this city my entire life on purpose. And there is a renaissance that's happening that's meant for people who are in the city and who want to contribute to it. You have to get involved, and a tech town is a great way to do that.
On purpose. Give it up for Asha Jones, Detroit School of Art's finest. Come on, y'all give it up one more time for Asha. It is truly incredible to see the services your company is providing for schools around Detroit, Asha, and beyond, so to ensure a smoother trip process. As Kai Bowman said in the video, you are a shining star in Detroit's emerging position as an international tech hub. Congratulations one more time. The process Asha is making through TripSlip to move students to learning opportunities outside the classroom falls into the sector many people think as cars or mobility, but it is so much more. It is a sector that TechTown is incredibly passionate about advancing. Some of the most innovative technologies in mobility space are being developed at, incubated by, and funded by TechTown and our partners. Recently, TechTown, along with 7 region partners, launched the Mobility Accelerated Innovation Network, or MAIN for short, to accelerate the growth of mobility startups like TripSlip. MAIN is one of 6 initiatives under the Global Epicenter of Mobility, which is building an inclusive and prosperous mobility sector in Southeast Michigan. Let's take a quick look at how the entrepreneurial ecosystem that TechTown has helped build over the last 20 years has made the work of MAIN possible.
Two years ago, the Detroit Regional Partnership with 140 partners around our region put together the Global Epicenter of Mobility, or GEM. And the purpose of GEM is to really assist entrepreneurs, talent, and small to medium-sized companies with resources, research, and connections that they need first to go from this transition to internal combustion engine to electric vehicle, but really to enter this entire new, much larger space of mobility. We were looking for established entities with a track record that could serve the needs of our Global Epicenter of Mobility initiative. And it really wasn't a question on who could fill that role the best. It was TechTown.
The Mobility Accelerator Innovation Network is a tremendous honor that we received as TechTown, or also known as MAIN, is a coalition of 7 partners who uplift, advance, and assist mobility-based founders to make them more findable and fundable.
By having the main function pillar housed at TechTown, it provides access. It provides access to entrepreneurs here, but it also provides access to those new innovative technologies, products, and services to companies who are looking at us as an entry point to the North American market.
My name is Jeff Ponders II. I'm a principal at ID Ventures, an early-stage venture capital firm based in Detroit, Michigan, investing in high-tech and high-growth startups across the state of Michigan. And as the funding partner in the MAIN consortium, we're really proud to continue to support the mobility network across the state of Michigan.
TechTown brought in the definition of mobility to include more than just the movement of people, but also ideas and products. Because it's no longer just about cars, it's truly about participating in the new economy.
I'm Sashi Prabhakaran. I'm the CEO and founder at Snowbotics. So here at Snowbotics, we are building like all-electric, multi-utility robotic platform for comprehensive outdoor maintenance, including snow removal, sidewalk sweeping, power washing, and lawn maintenance. So we are here to electrify and automate the outdoor maintenance industry. Traditionally in this industry, most of the tasks are either manual or performed using gas-powered engine. So Snowbotics is disrupting by totally electrifying and automating this industry, addressing the real problem of labor shortage that's going on in the industry.
Maine advances regional mobility efforts by bringing our partners together, which allows our founders to actually work on their business versus navigating a set of complex resources.
And we are making sure that historically excluded communities have that access. Black-owned businesses, female-owned businesses, rural businesses that wouldn't have even known that Techtown was here, that GEM Maine was here to support them. That's really what we're doing. We want to make sure that these amazing resources that exist throughout this region are accessible to all. That will be our future.
Yes. Again, it's great to see the work that the organizations comprising of Maine are doing to accelerate mobility startups in Detroit. Partnerships are what keep things going here at Techtown, providing resources to support entrepreneurs, tech founders, and small business owners in the city and beyond. One of Techtown's close partnerships is with the Wayne State Office of Economic Development, which is the university's hub for catalyzing business activity in the Midtown Detroit neighborhood and across the Detroit region. And just as important as Techtown's partnership with major institutions and its partnerships with individuals who volunteer their time and expertise to the organization. This is done through Techtown's Professional Services Network, which is a network of local industry experts who offer free one-on-one advice sessions in topics like accounting, human resources, and software development. Our next Salute Award winner is a wonderful example of an entrepreneur who has partnered with Techtown to support other entrepreneurs in the city. In fact, this awardee has provided marketing support for several Techtown clients and helped take their businesses to new heights, both through their own business and as a member of the Professional Services Network. Congratulations to our next Salute Award honoree, Lydia Michael, owner of the multicultural marketing agency, Blended Collective. Take a look.
I would describe Lydia as an inventive change maker.
What I've seen from the very beginning is a lot of confidence. This is a person who has a lot of passion about what they do.
Being an entrepreneur is not an easy task. It takes a lot of intestinal fortitude, real good, strong vision. I think that from Lydia's standpoint, she is an entrepreneur. She's quite entrepreneurial.
My name is Lydia Michael, and I'm the owner of Blended Collective and author of Brand Love. Having worked and lived in Germany as well as in the US has really provided me with a unique multicultural perspective, and because of that, I wanted to create a marketing firm that not only understands the value of culture, but also communicates that through business.
What Blended Collective does for the Detroit community is they help companies understand that diversity is a strength, and how can they build their business with that as a foundation.
She challenges you to get at the heart of your brand and yourself to an extent. Our sessions with Lydia and Kevin not only got us the new name and brand that we were hoping for, but it helped us to figure out what we wanted that brand to be, what we wanted our store to be. Going through those exercises with them was formative for us, and I can't thank them enough.
Being a member of Techtown has really elevated everything that I do in business. So from the beginning of starting the company up until now, whether it's meeting potential clients through the Professional Services Network or even just sharing knowledge and value with other entrepreneurs in this space, has been a really good foundation to collaborate in different ways.
She's offered incredible support to our entrepreneurs and her clients through her business, and we're very grateful to have her continued service and support.
She just published a book, Brand Love. It's a topic that she's been thinking about for a very, very long time, and now she's finally been able to express it in a beautiful way that shows her passion for her work and where she's going in the future. And for her, I think this is just the beginning.
I feel that Lydia is deserving of a Salute Award because she is a leader and a champion in the small business community in the city of Detroit. Her organization's mission and its values directly correlate with the change that we hope to enact here at TechTown.
Receiving the Salute Award is very humbling and feels really good to know that the work that we're doing in the community is being recognized by somebody like TechTown, which I view as a vital driver of the entrepreneurial ecosystem here in Metro Detroit and beyond.
Y'all give it up for Lydia Michael. I'm sorry, I'm from the church. We help the ladies up and down, so y'all gotta excuse me. That's right, V. Her agency, Blended Collective, values of authenticity, culture, and diversity are exactly what are needed to support Detroit, a city with one of the largest Black populations in the United States and is home to a rich variety of ethnic groups and communities. Congratulations. All right. Another diverse business bringing joy and amazing food to the city is soul food restaurant Detroit Soul. The eatery's co-owners are our next Salute Award honoree. Rooted in family, brothers Jerome Brown and Sam Van Buren drew upon their experiences watching their family members preparing bountiful meals in the kitchen to create their restaurant. Take a look.
Detroit Soul is a neighborhood restaurant that's serving a healthier twist to the traditional soul food. Our family really encouraged us to go formal to brick and mortar because we have been cooking food and catering style for years, and really was the support of our family. Said, you know what, we believe you all can do this. We had been in business more than 4 years and had kind of bypassed most of the ecosystem, basic onboarding for small business. And so the 313 Strong program provided customized strategies for opening up our second location.
313 Strong is a mentoring coaching program that TechTown has. I was servicing the Jefferson Chalmers neighborhood. And so my job was to work with existing business owners as well as bring new business owners to the corridor and coach them through this process of opening their business, finding funding, getting legal support or technical assistance. And so that's how the program works.
And I look back, I look at, okay, this was the tool that really propelled us into opening up our second location.
This building is the old Kresge's building. And the people in this community, they remember it as Kresge's. And a lot of them come up here and say, oh my God, you got this building going. I remember coming here and when we told them we had the ice cream bar up there, they was like, oh my God. I used to come up here with my girlfriend and we would have sodas at Kresge's. So that also creates a lot of memories.
My name is Sahai Anna Marie, and I am Ice Cream Detroit. I specialize in liquor-infused ice creams and sorbets, and I have a virgin pop-up inside of Detroit Soul. Jerome and Sam have inspired me by helping me to think outside of the box. They also include me a little bit in some of the challenges, so I know how to tackle those challenges, how to solve those challenges. Sam always says to me, you got a couple minutes. And then he pulls me over to see if I'm doing okay, if I have any questions, and what he has solved that week.
If you come in here now, you will see employees who literally walk to work because they were hired from the neighborhoods. And to me, when you open up a business, it's more than just you, the business, trying to make money. You have to be an economic engine. And part of being an economic engine is circulating money back into the community by hiring people who live in the community.
Detroit Soul stands out because they are consistent and they are community-based. They know their customer base. So you come here, they know you, and they're gonna feed you.
The impact that they're gonna have is above and beyond just them opening up a restaurant. It's the complete economic redevelopment of the community and being a catalyst for that happening. And that's why I believe Detroit Soul is definitely worthy of the Salute Award.
We're definitely in this. We're in this 100%. But when someone comes and say, hey, we want to salute you because of you doing good, it means, I can't even say it all. It's so special for us to receive the award.
Here to accept the award is Jerome Brown. So Sam wanted to be here. I think Sam is in the tent setting up, right? So, the small business, it never stops. So he has to work, right? Get a real glimpse as to what being a small business owner is really like. So thank you for coming in, Jerome. We salute you both, Jerome and Sam, for your work you do in Detroit and for filling meals and service that you provide, especially the one on the east side. I appreciate that. Your work to provide a complete economic redevelopment of the community in which you're serving, as Warren Galloway Jr. showed in the video, is not going unnoticed. All right, y'all, it's hard to believe that we are nearing the end of this evening's ceremony, right? I feel like we barely scratched the surface on all of the diverse businesses, entrepreneurs, and innovators that we work with here at TechTown. If you are feeling moved by the impact TechTown is making in the community, I encourage you to support its mission by making a donation at techtowndetroit.org. Donations help keep TechTown's programs and services accessible for everyone. I'd like to now welcome a guest to the stage to help us pay tribute to an undeniable change maker in the city of Detroit, the late Marlo Stoudemire. Y'all clap it up for my brother Marlo, my big brother. The Marlo Stoudemire Small Business Champion Award pays homage to Marlo, and we are honored to continue uplifting his legacy. Please help me welcome to the stage my friend and my big sister, Valencia Stoudemire.
Good evening, everybody. It means so much to me to be here this evening and present this award to someone who shares Marlo's passion for making sure that Detroiters are heard and can fully participate and are connected to the people and resources that shape the future of our lives and the future of our city. She is a true advocate for small businesses. So when I learned that she was who TechTown wanted to give this award to this year, I was absolutely thrilled. For nearly 2 decades, this person has supported and championed small business owners, particularly Detroit's Spanish-speaking community, through her role as a small business accountant. She supported underserved residents of Southeast Michigan with tax preparation services and education, all while encouraging entrepreneurship and strengthening Michigan's workforce. She serves each of her clients with diligence and empathy, empowering them with the skills and confidence to build successful businesses. Like Marlo, this award recipient embodies the spirit of collaboration. Marlo was absolutely brilliant and often sought after for his strategic and transformative approach to problem solving and enhancing communities while leveraging the power of relationships to do it. And legacy was so important to Marlo, not just for his family, but for this city. So I can't tell you how many people have shared stories with me about work that Marlo did that is still resonating with people today. It makes me proud, and so do moments like this, when I have the chance to present this award to someone who embodies his spirit and passion for being a change agent within their community. It's my pleasure to present the Marlo Stoudemire Small Business Champion Award to Maria Mendez.
Maria has a passion for individuals that is beyond none. She loves her clients, her knowledge, her experience, and her real zest to want to help shine through.
Maria is very empathetic, very compassionate. She tries to understand the clients where they are and serve them and explain them in a way that they can up their skills and apply them to their practice.
My name is Maria Mendez, and I'm a senior small business accountant in the Accounting Aid Society. My father was a business owner. I knew since I was a child what it takes for a business owners to run their business, how much effort, how much support, and how much love they put in the business. And that was for me a very big example to actually try to help more business owners.
The mission of Accounting Aid Society is to ensure economic stability for everybody. We do that through providing free tax assistance and other services to low-income households through volunteerism and partnerships.
TechTown has been having a connection with the Accounting Aid Society for a long time. And Maria is a bilingual person. She's also an immigrant from Mexico. And so that was easier for me to work with her because most of my clients are from Mexico.
Mi nombre es Eulalia Piña Rodríguez. Soy dueña y propietaria de 15 Primaveras, un negocio de vestidos de 15 años y bodas también. TechTown y María es que efectivamente está ayudando a muchos negocios locales que realmente no entendemos la importancia de los impuestos, los números, y te da esa tranquilidad de que está haciendo las cosas bien, te está empujando para que hagas las cosas bien y las hagas a tiempo. Es una muy gran ayuda no solamente para mi negocio, sino para muchos negocios que yo sé que lo ha hecho.
Representation matters, and having someone that is Hispanic, that speaks your language, that really cares about you and sometimes understands you and your business a little bit more, the details and I'll say the nuances of the culture, it resonates. And so then there's that comfortability that the businesses feel in letting her in.
Her clients trust her, and she's always trying to teach them new things so that they can improve the quality of the services, and for that, improving the quality of their lives.
This is her vocation, this is her mission, and I'm so happy and pleased that she's receiving this award.
I understand there is a ripple effect when you are supporting a small business, because you are supporting a family and a community. Supporting small business owners has been a mission, a joy, and a great satisfaction for me. Thank you.
Y'all can wait. Congratulations again to Maria. As she mentioned in her video, she grew up in an entrepreneurial family where she saw how much effort, love, and support went into running a business. This love shines through in Maria's mission to support underserved communities in Detroit, as with the impact of all the other Salute Award winners tonight. Asha, Lydia, Jerome, and Sam. Y'all give everybody a hand. And as you can tell from learning about our incredible honorees today, there are so many Detroiters working hard to uplift their communities and make their dreams a reality. The rest of tonight is about celebrating and engaging those Detroiters. Ice Cream Detroit and Salute Award winner Detroit Soul are just two of the 37 local businesses on site to provide experiences for you during the Toast of the Town festivities, taking place now through 9 p.m. or so. This year's number of vendors is more than any year in the history of Toast of the Town. How amazing is that, y'all? Yes. And once you leave these doors, you'll be surrounded by trendy retail vendors to shop from, food entrepreneurs serving up delicious bites, tech founders presenting live demonstrations of their innovative products, and so much more. So, to help you navigate, the team has conveniently placed in your name badge a map of TechTown's campus, inside and out, that lists all of the incredible businesses with us this year. And don't forget to buy some raffle tickets, $5 each or 5 for $20. 29 or 2 for $50. I had to throw that. Sound like a Mr. Allen's thing. Don't hate, Ned. Don't hate. And enter to win the prize of your choice, including a tour of Toast of the Town package with items and gift cards from these incredible businesses. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening to celebrate all of Detroit's entrepreneur spirit and the 8th Annual Salute Awards. And again, my name is Orlando Bailey, and it has been an honor to serve as your MC this evening. Have a safe and enjoyable rest of your night, and cheers to Tech Town and Toast of the Town. Can we get all of the Salute Award honorees to the stage? Every single Salute Award honoree, can you please make your way to the stage for a photo op?